Today's video is going to feature two strikers that used to play for Manchester City. They're both in form this week, and they've both gone their separate ways and of course no longer play for the club. One is in form Carlos Tevez, the other is in form Dzeko. Now today's video is going to be powered by my sponsor Elgato Gaming and the HD60 capture card. You guys know it by now, that is the reason why my gameplay is so crisp and smooth. It's the 60 frames per second that this device offers. So if you guys are interested in recording your own gameplay, there is of course a link down below in the description where of course you can pick these products up. So today's squad is going to be a 4-2-2 and our first player of course is the goalkeeper, and he is an upgrade. 84 rated Joe Hart. Really do recommend you use him. I actually found him to be a sublime goalkeeper on this game. His shot stopping ability was literally next level, making some games where I was playing poorly like 15 to 20 saves per game, which of course warrants him like the man of the match a lot of the time. My defense was also pretty good today. This guy was probably the worst out of the lot, but I still thought he was pretty good. Up and down the wing quite nicely. This Portuguese guy Cancelo, who plays for Valencia. Kieran Gibbs, however, he does a very good job getting up and down the wing. Because this formation doesn't actually have wingers, you kind of need your fullbacks to do a bit more of a job for you, put a bit more effort in, and he does that, Kieran Gibbs. I also really liked upgraded Chris Smalling, someone that I was excited to try out as soon as I saw that he got like a +3 overall upgrade, and my god, is he an absolute tank on this game. I then decided today to use Abdennour rather than Mustafi, I think his name is, because I saw he was 6'2" and he's a big bulky guy. I normally tend to try and use centre backs over 70 pace, but I used Abdennour and I actually thought he was very, very rock solid. Lulic goes in at CDM today, a player from the same nation as Dzeko, and he is a 70+ club member, so he's got decent stats all around. Pretty much the same for Enzo Perez, so two players which actually do get up the pitch quite a lot, but in terms of being able to defend, they've got that ability to do so, which is great. And then I've got like the front four is all in form. The first one, probably the worst one, is Lisandro Lopez. Gone are the days of him in like FIFA 11 or whatever it was, when he was an extremely high rated, extremely overpowered and pacey player. He was still quite good, but not like he used to be. We've then got in-form Felipe Anderson. Now, I built this squad just a couple of hours before he got his man of the match, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway because that's a winger. However, it might have changed how I would have built this particular squad. And Felipe Anderson, very good. Dzeko, very, very good as well. He's not your typical striker when it comes to having a lot of pace on Ultimate Team. However, Tevez is, so having this mix of those two together was a very, very good idea. Now, these two are going to be the focus of some player reviews for FUTWIZ this week, so make sure you go and click in that top right corner. There's a card up there for you to go and sub to FUTWIZ, and I've got player reviews talking a lot more in depth on these players over the weekend and the next few days. I think also this week I'm going to be doing one of the man of the matches, maybe Felipe Anderson or something, and then also probably the upgraded Neymar. I think we definitely need to get him into a squad because he's 90 rated now, and that would be pretty sweet to try and use. In terms of goal scorers for this team, I think we scored a couple goals with Enzo Perez. This was a lovely ball over from Tevez, knocks it down from Dzeko, and then Perez is there. I mean, that's my CDM. I'm telling you, they got up the pitch quite well, but they were back to defend, I have to admit. And then the rest of the goals were from the strike force. I really, really struggle with 4-2-2. I see it as like, it's like a 4-4-2, if you know what I mean, but you don't quite even have the width that has. I really struggle with it. I like having 3 midfielders across the centre midfield, rather than just 2 DMs and then 2 wide cams. It's all a little bit strange to me. It's not something that I play well with. However, I've got friends which literally swear by this formation, so it must be a play style kind of thing. I'm more of a 4-3-3 kind of guy, 4-3-2-1. You guys know, if you watch my squad builders, that a lot of them are 4-3-2-1. Especially if I'm going to be reviewing players that are wingers, because the further forward you can get them, if you can get them left forward or right forward, of course it means they're going to score more goals. They're going to get slightly more involved in the action, kind of act like a second striker. As you can see, we can score goals with Dzeko. He's actually got a pretty crazy shot on him, and actually a very good weak foot. So you can shoot pretty much from anywhere with any type of shot with either of his feet. I was very impressed by that. I wasn't expecting that, actually. I was expecting to have this player which you would like run out wide and then lump it in the middle and just have him head it into the back of the net, but he just wasn't that type of player at all. Carlos Tevez, again, like I said, that this partnership was very good. It's because of the big and small and the slow and the quick and the strong, and what you would then say would be the weak. But actually, Tevez, he's pretty strong as well. He's got a lot of physical about him. When you look at his card stats, he's actually got very high in the pace, the dribbling, the shooting. Not too bad on the passing, and he's got very good physical as well. Not that he could ever be like a member of the 80+ club, but he does have some pretty sick stats in every other area. Hopefully he scores more goals for his club and gets himself some sort of team of the season this year. That would be pretty awesome, because again, like, his stats this year actually got boosted from last year. He was one of the few older players in this game which actually got an upgrade from FIFA 15 to FIFA 16. Normally you surpass a certain age and they decide to take all of your pace away, but not for Tevez. He's done a good job, and I was especially expecting him to have a downgrade, seeing as, well, he's moved league. He's moved from the Serie A to the Argentine league, so it's not quite as in the, you know, in the news, in the what people watch on week. So I was a little bit shocked actually to see Tevez get an upgrade this year. However, that is the video for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. I hope you have a great Saturday, and I will catch you next time. Peace.